So I get home and I'm like, man, I can't wait to do some videos and do all this crazy cool stuff. I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be so great to do a full update video. My first time covering a game live as it's getting updates. And that is very literal. This game is being updated right now, and now I can't go in and try any of the advent dungeons to make videos. So today's video is going to be on the actual patch and why the fuck I can't play this game right now. So here we are. I'm on the website Mobiroom. I think that's how you say it. I'm gonna have this link in the description. And this is the update that has robbed me of my life. So this thing means that I have to stay up till maybe 3 a.m. to play this, possibly. And I mean, like, I'm literally like converting time, well, 2 a.m. like into my time zone based on what that stupid message said. So here we are. I just wanted to show that, boom, we're getting 2 new heroes, which I'm gonna make separate videos for. I got those on the side here. I haven't really watched the videos. Like, I just kind of freeze them. I was like, you know what, it'd be cool to just do a separate video. Don't read anything about them. I'm gonna do a separate video on that. It's cool that that other guy, this guy, the night guy or whatever, is getting his own advent dungeon, 4-star light. I don't know if he's hybrid or whatever the hell he is. Whatever, cool. Another advent dungeon, new. I think they might go Tayo route. Tayo was a very manageable advent dungeon. I think that I've seen that said, and I think that he's probably going to be the same. And he's light, so gives dark units something to do, right? And I like this also. So this is hero appraisal. I've seen this in a lot of these type of games, and it's really good. And I think the best thing about this is because everything that's an SSR usually people say is great, but there are SR and R units that are actually good, and if people summon them, it would be nice to be able to tell them without having to reference a video, hey, this unit's actually good, this unit is good in Sid. And then as they add more advent dungeons and more stuff, people need to know that if a unit is useful in certain dungeons, it would be great, because I'm tired of like bouncing around. And remember, all the dungeons, if you're familiar with the game, do not stay for the weeks, they go away. So like, if I have a unit that's really good in Sid, or I get a buff for Sid, I would love to know that when I summon it, not, oh, you fed that unit and now it was good for Sid, like it's the best unit for Sid and you didn't know that because there was nothing in game to tell you that. And it's cool they have it in ratings and stuff like that, yada yada. So, but that's pretty much what it's for. I'm definitely looking forward to this. I will definitely put, not only will I be doing character reviews, but I'll also be putting my character reviews in there, and hopefully referencing a video if they allow us to do that, put links in there. But if they don't, then they don't, whatever. Now, stamina cost, thank the love of God. The stamina costs for these games have been pretty rough, pretty harsh, and that's just for the reason that your stamina cap, I think, is like 200, or at least mine is 260. So let's say if a special dungeon annihilation is 99, I'm only going to be able to run that a few times, and I'm going to just do some quick math on the side. 268 divided by 99 is, wow, you can't even do like 3 runs, 2.7. So like I really can't even do that many runs if it's this, if it's not half off. And same thing with the hell mode, 77. Like, I'm not getting that many runs in. And the regen, which I'm kind of weird that they didn't address the regen. The regen is like 2 minutes per stamina that you get, which is really slow in my opinion, but at least they're lowering it. This one's going down by 8. This one's going down by, what is that, 9? I think that is not, no, 19 that one's going down. If the math is wrong, it's probably going to be wrong, everything. This is, I think, 17, and this is, I think, again, like 17-ish. No, that's, fuck math, whatever. I know someone's gonna correct me, but at least it's going down. Cool, right? First clear, crystal reward, rewarded. Cool. Time space is also going cheap, as you see, 600 stamina to clear all stages. This thing was ridiculous. This thing was you only went to time space void when you were low on stamina. Sorry, not at low, opposite, complete opposite. When you were at a surplus of stamina, you would do this to get your stamina down, and you did it weekly. Like, literally, now it's 300. So that's going to be a completely different thing. It's going to be able for you to clear quicker. 300 stamina is literally within a day. You can do that as soon as it comes out. Maybe not even have to wait for a stamina pot to do it. And blow, like, this is blowing like possibly 3 stamina pots for a lower ranked person. So it was definitely annoying as I was leveling up in the game to do that. Rune dungeon is also getting lowered. Again, farming runes was terrible. It was so, the 77 and the runes that they give you is doo-doo, T-rash. And I'm so happy that at least 36, I can run the dungeon more, get more runes, and you salvage more. It doesn't feel like a hassle. And I'm hoping that they will still run these half off so I can actually do a 18 stamina rune dungeon. That would be amazing. That would be so good if they wanted to do that. All right, so the number of entries in the XP now has been changed to no entry limit. So that would mean that you can farm XP indefinitely. Whoa, that's actually really big. I wasn't looking at that. But the reason why they're doing that, and I've mentioned this before, is that fodder is very important, and EXP Dungeon does not give you fodder. The game is letting you know, the devs are letting you know that if you want to level up units, go ahead, go run, go level them up, because you're gonna get to the point where I'm at, where you just need fodder, and you have so much additional XP fodder that you probably will sell this. This actually might be the new gold dungeon. They don't sell for much, but if you can just keep running this and then sell it, maybe you know, maybe I'll do a video, even though as you can tell from up here my math is absolutely but you know, this might be another way of gaining gold while just having keeping maybe the 6 and 5s and maybe selling 4 and below, something like that. I mean, you get gold from more scenarios than you do anything else. Team leaders improve. Obviously, everyone's been pissed at this. The helpers has been terrible as far as like doing that. I did notice before that if you use the helper, it does go away, and then it kind of just cycles, and it keeps cycling, and it cycles and cycles and cycles. But it looks like it's going to be improved. I haven't read too much through this, exactly how it is changed. But like I said, as you can see here, existing 5 friends, 5 random users, 3 guild members. I actually think they should just allow you to turn random users off, especially if I can get up to 50 friends. I'd rather run through my 50 friends multiple times. Like, you know, like that would just be better. Just and see 50 and you have guilds. That's 80 people I should have access to as I'm using helpers. Like, because I think they're undermining communication in this game, like the fact that people will communicate in third parties and in their game if they made it better. So like, yes, I can tell someone, yo, can you set your leader to this? I need help on this. And in my streams, I've had this constantly with viewers and other people trying to use my units and they can't get to it because, you know, it would be better if I just add them on a list, they can see it, boom, use my helper. Like, we're gonna clear the content anyway. No reason to like stifle it or make it harder or make it more annoying, which is always the worst. They're also changing the weekly missions, which is obviously makes it that you get your stuff quicker. Essence Dungeon going down. Bounty list, thank God, going down, because I really don't like the bounty list. And enter the arena going down. And yes, this is great because not everyone wants to deal with revive arena all day, 30 times to get some crystals. You know, we're just trying to do it just to get it done. And again, here we go, down half, 100 from 200. And this one use 5,000 and 400,000. I mean, this could have stayed at 5,000 to be perfectly fine. You're gonna use that much stamina in a month. Yeah, you're gonna use that. That's free. But this one's nice too, I guess. But if you're doing your weekly, what is it, 4 weeks? Okay, so in 4 weeks, if you were just hitting this, you actually wouldn't get your 200. So now getting this 4 weeks, oh, I guess you still don't hit that. You still have to put extra work in. So I guess that didn't really change. Whatever. I'm reading this as it goes, and as achievements are downgraded the conditions before we'll be reading and reaching the criteria. They're just letting you know. You know, they're changing that as well. Upgraded arena awards. I think they are doing a different thing. I haven't read through this. Oh yeah, here we go. You can earn stamina permissions, which is really good. Obviously, they need to give you more stamina because the way that stamina was before, which is funny that they're doing these changes along with lowering the stamina cost for stuff. They want you to play the game longer, and that is what I want to do as well. I play this game for hours, and then sometimes I just stop, and I've noticed other streamers that they stop because they're out of stamina and they have no way to get stamina, and then after that they just go play another game, and that is not what you want. You want people sucked into your game and playing forever. Not forever, but if they want to go get more stamina, there should be some options to do that. And I think that, and yeah, and they reset at midnight each night. Great. So this, you're gonna get all this free stamina. I don't know how much it is. I think it says here total of 200 stamina, which is pretty much like a POW summon, a POW refresh. Fine, perfect. Anything that's like more is always greater. It looks like they're also changing these boxes. I did not really like the box system, but it seems to still be here. 500 crystals. That's the same crystals we talking about. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. So if you're first place in rank, you're gonna get 500 crystals, 5 million gold, enhanced stones. So the top, and you know, the rich get richer, right? I don't even know where I usually land. No, this is the boss battle, the boss dungeon actually. I guess. I mean, some crystals, some stuff, more rewards. Always, you know, I like me some free stuff. They enhanced the UI and this thing. I think that, I don't know if they should have did this. I would have just preferred that there is a screen. If I can go to this screen, even if I don't have a duplicate of the unit, and just check the skills, that would have been a lot better. Because I think that for me, that actually gives me information if I want to keep a unit. What is the benefit of keeping this unit? Because eventually I'm going to get doubles of it if I keep playing the game. I want to know from the jump, should I invest into this unit at all? Because some of the SSRs, Deimos is here on the screen, there's a lot of these units that you want to actually keep because they get better, and you know they get better because you can see it. But you can see so much as the SSRs and some of the SRs, the SRs and some of the SSRs, especially the Advent ones, you can just see how good they'll get. So I don't know. I definitely want to change that. UI, UX, and this is just more UI changes, which I wasn't really too bothered with the UI. I guess look before and then here more information. Well, I guess it's like when you summon. That's cool too. Actually, we have some adjustments of skills. Flare, who cares about that? Unless this is in the actual dungeon. When shot which is used has been downgraded. Attack all enemies, attack 3 enemies. So this is actually okay. I was actually, when I first started playing this game, this was a pain in my ass because she got low in health. She did an AoE nuke, and it just was like, what? And this is a first star, and I think it did about 12k. And to get above 12k was just ridiculous. And when you first start playing the game, and so I couldn't farm Flare. And I was able to farm some of the other ones, but I couldn't farm Flare. So when she was there, I just left it alone. And that's just ridiculous. And the attacks 3 enemies. It doesn't say AoE adjacent and damage reduction buff, but at least it means you can tank it or focus it to the middle or focus it to the right or the left with a tank. And it will make this more manageable in this dungeon. Also, butterfly effect, apparently when Cain and Abel, which is funny because I used to run Cain and Abel, Abel against Cain all the time. But it seems that they're changing that as well. Claude had some issues, a little buggy duggy. And Morgan had issues as well. I guess I've noticed that there was like some weird interaction with her thing. Sometimes she would be berserk, but I still had control of her. Like, it was weird. Oh, say, look, the caster can be controlled if they become berserk while they have abnormal status immunity. And I've had that before, and I've always wondered why the hell was I able to control Morgan when I think she still had her buffs. Like, she would still get the great power, but I can control her. So I think that's a cool thing. So this is actually a big ass, it's not that it's a buff, it's just that I've had it happen to me, but I never knew why it was happening. So that's a cool thing. Like you said, the effect remains the same. It's just they changed the wording so you can understand it better. Rage quitting will give you automatic losses, thank God. Guild dungeon improves the situation where if you're going to be using it as a helper friend, application can be duplicated. Cool. You can't purchase stamina beyond 3,000, which is the maximum input. Stamina will exceed the maximum, will not be collected. I guess this is something else that people were doing. I never had that much stamina ever, but if there's a way, maybe you spam all your stamina at the same time. Maybe people were having issues with that. So that is the patch. That is what I am waiting on right now. And I hope that you guys are excited about this. I'm definitely excited about it. If there's any specific changes you thought was amazing or you thought they could do better on, feel free to leave them in the comments. I will be responding in the comment section. But I'm definitely excited about if this is I'm excited that this is the new gold dungeon. I mean, after you do your gold dungeon, can you go here, farm it, and get a decent amount of gold? That would be, like I'm saying, that's a huge change. This would be a huge change. I think they sell for like 800 or 1200 if they are 6-star. These guys 6-star, I think it's like 1200. And if you're getting that, and then also they lowered the dungeons, so I think it will be a hell mode. Where is it? Like, it might be a 24. It might be 24 to do it, right? No, it's the rune dungeon. Sorry, I don't know. I'm just theory crafting it. It's what I love to do. So next video, I'm gonna go into these guys. We obviously can't see this yet, but obviously everyone's gonna be taking a crack at it, seeing what they can come up with. And yeah, so I think my next video is gonna probably be on Nyx because she looks so good. And then I'm gonna do Christian? Is that like with a K? I have like Christian. I don't know, Christian, like not Christian, but Christian, like whatever. All right, I'm out, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace.